name is Janice and I'm here to show you a tutorial on the new Eternity Vase Gift Box Set. Ta-da! These are actually some of the ones that I created just to be able to show you different styles that you can make. This one is like the small vase that you can make, a medium, and I don't have the large, but it just has an extra panel and it comes out a little bit wider. These are just ones I created to show you like what all you can put in here. I don't have any chocolate, but just pretend this is like a chocolate pretzel stick. You can just stick it in there, or candies. I immediately think of chocolate as soon as I think of gift boxes, so lots of options. Alright, let me go ahead and show you what you get. I actually transferred my die set to a magnet sheet just for better storage. The main pieces that you're going to be using, and I'll explain it throughout the video so you're able to see how many you need to cut out and whatnot. But this is the paneling for the sides. This piece at the bottom is going to be for the base of the vase right there. This one right here is going to be for the lid. And you don't have to put the lid on there if you don't want to. It's just like preference. If you wanted to put like flowers in there, you can keep the lid off and whatnot. These right here will be for the different sizes. These two have two different sizes, a small and a large. This will be for the larger vase that I didn't create. The ones that we'll be using today will actually be the medium size. So we'll be using these two pieces right here. There's a small and a large. If you wanted to do the small one, it would be the boxes. So the small box and the large box. And basically what it is, the small is for the lid and then the large is for the base. But that is pretty much it. I will explain it all during the video. If I go too fast or whatnot, you can just pause it and then catch up. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Cut out 3 of these panels with this one and put in some of the other pieces, which are these. And so when you place it on the paper, and then it'll cut it out like this, and you just punch out all the pieces. The next one you want to do is this one. I did 2 of these. And you're going to want 3 of these. So I actually cut them out already. The one after that is the tiny little piece, and you'll want 3 of these as well. You can see right here it already has the indentation so you can fold it easier. We have this one. We're going to cut this one out 2 times. And then the larger one is going to be for the base, and you're going to cut out 4 of these. Like this. I'll just set that aside. The next one is the smallest one. Go ahead and make 2 of these pieces. Once you do that, you can get started. I actually cut out some of the pieces, the design pieces, just so I can use it to decorate. So this little piece in the middle comes out, and I actually did this so that I can use it right in the middle, just to give it a little color. And what we could do, we can actually go ahead and glue it on. I'm gonna set that on there, and the other one. Pieces, you don't have to do this because this is actually the top of the vase. So if you plan on making a lid, it's better to keep nothing right here. But I'm just going to show you what it looks like with it in case you want to do without a lid. Please excuse my voice. I actually just woke up just a little bit ago. So once I have my coffee, I won't have my morning voice. I actually use the the vellum paper in pearled gold, and I just cut out the bottom pieces. And then what you do is flip this over. And I'm using Vellum. Hopefully I'm saying it right. It's a little tricky because it can show through. That's why I'm just putting like a little bit. That way, when we flip it over, it looks like this. And I'll actually set this aside to let it dry. You do this to all 3 of your pieces. I actually already did these. This is what it's going to look like when it's dry. Go ahead and go to this one. Go ahead and cut off 2 pieces of the second one. Mostly because it's a little extra. Glue those together. This is actually part of the base, the bottom of the vase. I like using it because it lifts the vase. You don't have to if you don't want to. Think the panels are dry, so we're gonna get these back. Just make sure these are folded so they're easy to put together. We're gonna focus on the bottom, and we'll do the top after a few steps. All right, now that we got all those in, we're gonna attach smaller sides. This little piece. Just gonna put a little glue. Make sure you have it the right way, and then stick it together. I'll let that dry just a bit, and then we're going to put the last side together. Once it dries, it holds really well, so I'm just going to hold my finger right there. Last piece. You can already see the shape of the vase. We can go ahead and do this, the side pieces. Actually, I forgot to tell, if you want to just bend it, you can, just to have a sharper line. I like when it doesn't have a sharp line, but that's just personal preference. You can bend it if you like. You have to hold it for just a minute, just a few seconds. And you're going to want to do this on all the bottom sides. I love little showcase sets like this just because it's just so pretty. Putting all the pieces together and watching it come to life to become something that you can use as a gift or for like decor. So I plan on using this for like decor in my living room. That's why I use these colors. It looks like there's like a light in there. It's so pretty. A little bit of glue right there. Try to scratch off. Alright, so this is what you should have right now. So we're going to set this aside and move on to side base. Let's do that. I'll go ahead and bend these. This is probably the best time if you want to decorate it. So I actually cut out some of the pieces. This. And I used this piece. I really like the little punched holes. And then go ahead and decorate this. You can do however you want. Like I said, I'm just doing one that's gonna go by personal preference. These are, I really like these colors together. I just like all the colors actually. Alright. And we're gonna bend. And last one, we're gonna glue this little piece together. I'm gonna hold that. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna get the bottom pieces that I planned on using. Alright, I think that is good. Hold these really good, because what we're going to do is we're going to put it flat on the table. Take one of these pieces. Go ahead and I like to glue from right here, since we're just going to pop the piece inside. And that's good just so it can hold its shape, because if you do it the other way, you're kind of like wiggling around. And just push. Ta-da. And we're going to place one right underneath. These are like supportive pieces. Since it's going to hold the vase, need a little extra. And then I like to flip it over and push. And then we're going to set that aside, bring back the vase. Make sure all of these are flat. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to stick one piece inside. Holding it. I like to do two that I hold first because it sets a lot better, and then I'll go around and do the other ones and push them in. And it's okay if it looks like there's a lot of space around the edge. Just it's fine because it'll be towards the bottom. That for a little bit just to make sure it's not going to move, and then flip it over. We're going to do the same exact thing. You actually don't have to do this piece if you don't want to. I just want to. You can either do it on here, or you can go ahead and put it on here. Either one's up to you. I like to just do it on here so I can just hold it. So, we're going to get our base. Glue the edges. And stick it right on the bottom. I'll hold this for just a little bit. And then flip it. Just push. Just light pressure. You don't want to like push too hard and it smash. We can actually go ahead and do the top. So I'm just going to fold these pieces in. Again, you could do this before putting together. I just forgot to, so I'm doing it right now, which is good that I'm able to. Otherwise, I would have been struggling. Normally when I'm crafting, I have like some kind of like TV show on or music. I feel like it makes it more fun. But we're doing a video, so instead you gotta listen to my voice. Sorry. I don't know if you can tell, but when I don't bend the pieces, it gives it more of a rounder shape. That's why I leave it like that, because I really like the way it looks. Oops. Do have to hold that. When it's not bent though, you do have to hold it, just because otherwise it'll just pop off like it just did. It's just wanting to go straight, but I want it to turn. I'm just putting these pieces together. You can fold it. It'll make it a lot easier. But I like to make things difficult. So I'm going to hold it in and wipe that glue in just a minute. Ta-da! So you can either leave it like this and then start adding decorations, or you can do the lid. I'm going to do the lid today just so you can see how all the pieces go together. I think that's why I really like how-to videos, because if I'm stuck on something or I don't understand something because it looks a little confusing, then sometimes I'll fast forward and look for the one spot I need. Alright, we're going to get these pieces and set that aside. 3 of these, and you can see the bottom does not have the crease where you glue, because that's where the bottom of the lid is. So we're just going to connect the edges again. And you actually don't have to cut this. This is already the size you want it to be. So usually when it's flat is the best time to decorate. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do one of the shimmer markers or dream drops. I'll probably do the dream drops last. That way I can just like set it all together and let it dry. But I've been wanting to use this, so let's see. Let me get some. I'm going to, I don't know if that's better so you can see it. I really like that. So we're going to do right onto here. And I have my drying tool, so I'm going to use that just to speed up the drying process since I have to put them all together. But if you do it lightly, you can see it's already drying. It's this most subtle of details. I just love it. A little bit of drying. Use that sheen to it. Hopefully. Oh look, I do have my mat, my little cleaning thing. Alright, let's connect the lid. Crease this quickly, and last piece. Just like on the base, we're going to fold these in and put it to one of these 2 pieces that we cut out. And just flip it over, glue. It's actually my 3rd vase, so hopefully I'm not going too fast. Feeling like a pro. Just kidding. Glue on the back. This is part of the lid, so you're going to want a nice piece right here. And you don't have to do like the same colors. You can just mix it up if you want. Just like on the pieces, if you want to do more of like rainbow colors and each one a different color, go for it. Last little pieces, these teeny tiny ones. We're going to do the same thing. Glue all the pieces together. Go ahead and put glue on both of them. we're going to do the same thing, crease in the bottom, place it down. Go ahead and get your 2 pieces. Glue it in. Just put little drops in there. You can use a scrap piece of paper for this, for any of the ones that are like not going to be seen. That way if you want to save some of your paper, you can. I have a few sheets of this color, so that's why I'm using like just all the same color. I thought it'd be easier just to see on the video. But that one's actually going to be hidden. Place this piece right here. This is the all the way at the top piece of the vase. Of course, this is just my personal preference. You don't have to do this. You don't have to add this. You don't have to add the lid. You can keep it separate, or you can keep it together to make it like a little gift box. Anytime I think of gift box, I always think of candy and cookies. I just love sweets. Right, and this is actually one of the decorated pieces. They have 2 different designs. Since I'm already doing the floral, that's the one I punched through. And I'm just going to glue it on top. And that's going to be the very tippy top of my vase. I thought it would look really pretty. I already have so much glue on my fingers. Does anyone else get messy like this? Because I feel like I don't know how to stay clean when I'm crafting. Now with these pieces bent, I'm going to glue it, and we're just going to place it directly on the lid. About the middle. I like to stick my thumb underneath just to hold. Pressure on, pressure makes it more flat. Like this. I'm just going to hold for a little bit longer since it's all the way at the top. I love the cutouts. I feel like it's already so detailed, just the way it looks. But of course you can always add more. I'm gonna play with some of these dream drops because I don't know, I just love color. I love adding things. Alright, lid is done. This is the completed vase. And let's see what we can add. Oh, I'm going to put my lid on so it doesn't dry. To this. So I can see the glimmer. You can add another layer too if you want it more noticeable. Let's see. Let's cover up these little side pieces. Ooh, my hands are shaking. I like this color. Ooh. My hands are shaking a lot, so I'm just going to put it on the bottom. anything. Clean it up. Where's that rag? It's like an iridescent color. I like that. I like when the light hits and all the different colors show. It's like my favorite thing. We can make this. Well, actually, I'll wait. Let me show you what it looks like with the lid on while it's drying. This is actually why I don't put the extra piece if you're gonna use the lid. I'm gonna keep mine separate when I actually have it on. And I'm just gonna put it on midway. Automatically turn into a gift box. Really nice. Put it this way so you can see it better. And the lid pops off. Ta-da. Let me show you. I wanted to outline the flower. This will dry on its own. If you wanted this to be a decoration piece, I actually have one of these tea lights. Place this in the bottom, and then you can see, I don't know if you can see the flashing light, but I was planning on using this because we need a night light, but I wanted something cute. And I got the little tea lights, and I thought with the vellum paper it would be really cute, not too bright. And I can just place this somewhere inside the house and they can see. All right. Okay, so we just finished. I wanted you to see a better view of what was created. And if you can see the rounder edge, and then the difference of just a little difference. And the inside. And then as I turn it, if the sun hits it just right, it looks as if there's like a light inside. I thought that was really neat, which is why I thought night light. All right. Well, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys had a good time. Have a great day.